My name's Bernice. I'm a bankruptcy attorney, and I'm here to tell you that life does not end after bankruptcy, and it in fact just begins.
What do you mean by that? I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like. Right there. Look, be that.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Smart Money Habits. Today we're going to take a look at bankruptcy, the pros and the cons. We're also going to have a chance to look at it from a post-bankruptcy perspective, life after bankruptcy. I'm not going to hold you. Let's jump right into it.
I got you, homie. Let's go.
My name's Bernice. I'm a bankruptcy attorney, and I'm here to tell you that life does not end after bankruptcy, and it in fact just begins. I currently don't take any private clients, so this is just my experience as someone who's been helping people just like you and I. You will still be able to buy a house, get credit cards, get a car, get lines of credit. You will be able to do everything. Now, of course, you're going to have to rebuild. It's going to take time, but you can do it. This is not the setback that you think that it is. Because again, how many years have you been paying the minimums, been trying to do the debt consolidation, been trying to get a way out of this? Get the relief that you need in order to move on with your life. And as always, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. And if you just want to talk to each other, talk to me. What's your experience if you did file bankruptcy?
Now, me personally, I think bankruptcy should be reserved as a last resort. Bankruptcy is not always a bad thing, so don't be afraid. Just get the information and go from there.
I filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy in May of 2024, and I'm almost a year out, so here are some things I wish I would have known. After your 341 hearing, no news is good news. No news is good news. You don't want to hear anything. There's one step after discharge, though. There's actually closing your bankruptcy. That I did not know. We could not get into our mortgage portal until our bankruptcy completely closed. Just a rule stipulation with them. But that was a piece that I was not aware of. You do not have to wait for discharge to start rebuilding your credit. In some places, you can buy a car the day after you file bankruptcy. We bought a newer vehicle with a better interest rate, and it's so much nicer. Right after our discharge came through. I actually have the link to the place I bought my car. They only work with the lenders that work with the bankruptcy people, and they're amazing. You do not lose everything in a bankruptcy. You choose what is going to happen for the most part. The entire thing is a roller coaster of emotions, but you need to look towards the light at the end of the tunnel, because that light is the fresh financial start you have to rebuild and build wealth and look to the future. Because when you are stuck in a place of just trying to survive, this is an option. If you can't budget your way out of it, look at bankruptcy. It's an option. And like I said, if you're looking for an attorney, my attorney's network is right here. It doesn't cost anything. It's a free consultation. You find a lawyer, you get your information, you decide if it's right for you. If it is, great. If it's not, great. But don't discount bankruptcy, because it's not horrible. We're thriving. We're doing good. A year out from bankruptcy. Take this as a sign. Maybe it's time to look at it. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.
Now, if you're considering bankruptcy, seek the advice of a professional and look at your options.
And I got so many people suggesting that I file for bankruptcy. And although I understand where you guys are coming from, absolutely not. Absolutely not. My 56K of debt is my student loans, my car note, and then I think 3K of that is Easy Pass. Because we all know Easy Pass be tripping. All I have to do is pay my bills on time. Right now I'm working part-time, and that's something that I had to do for my mental health, because I was going through so much in my life, and I was just like, no, money's not that important. Nothing is more important than me, period. So I chose me over everything. But I'm okay now, and I'm ready to get back out there, and I will literally get another job, start a side something to make more money. But I'm perfectly fine with my situation, y'all. On top of that, if I file for bankruptcy, bankruptcy would like quite literally do the complete opposite of everything I'm trying to do right now. I want to build my credit. I just want everything to go smooth for me. And I feel like if I file for bankruptcy, like I would have a higher interest rate for everything. I would get probably damn near denied for everything. That would literally show terrible. It would be terrible on my history. Absolutely not. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm gonna just pay my bills like a grown ass adult and I'm cool. Okay? I'm cool.
Hell no.
It's actually a great idea to file when you're unemployed or in between jobs or just jobless in general. We look at the last 6 months of your pay and then we calculate whether you meet the means test for that state. So say you've just had a rough patch and you've been going on job interviews or nobody's returning your calls or asking you to be on interviews and you're essentially living on EDD. That's a great time to file, assuming you can come up with the bankruptcy attorney fees. With that said, you also have to kind of time it pretty correctly because of the fact that you don't want to file when you already have a job offer in place that's going to pay you a substantial amount over what the means test allows, because you may be jobless for the last 6 months, but the trustee may ask you, do you have a job lined up and what is the rate of pay? And it may be $100,000 and you may not qualify anymore because of your specific household size.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The turkeys are being fed some bad grain here on TikTok about Chapter 7 bankruptcy, all right? Chapter 7 bankruptcy, unlike Chapter 13, which is a reorganization of debt and a payment plan, in Chapter 7, you lose everything. It goes into a bankruptcy estate, right? And the bankruptcy estate is ruled over by a trustee that is appointed from the court, okay? So certain states only allow you to exempt certain percentages of the value. I think in Illinois, it was $15,000 of the value of the house. So if you had a house for $50,000 and you only exempt $15,000 of the value, you got to pay the trustee, okay, to keep your house, or else they will take it from you and sell it to offset the debt. You have no control over your money, and sometimes the trustee will only allow you to have $400 in cash at a given time to pay your bills and to do whatever. Now, obviously, you could exempt certain things, but certain states, the exemption is not even that high. It's only like $20,000. So what's that going to do you? So before you go out there and pull all your money out, or move your house into somebody else's name before you file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, understand the trustee can look back at bank records and deeds and everything and go back a ways, okay, before you file bankruptcy. It's because you're relinquishing your rights to your finances, okay? And they will go back and they'll find this and they're going to see, oh, that's fraud. You tried to defraud your creditors. You know what's going to happen to you? I want you arrested, and they will have you arrested for that, okay? Now, we're not talking little piddly things you thought to, throw in there like a couch or something. We're talking like big assets, cars, houses, and blah, blah, blah. Now, I've actually been in court. I've seen a dude who had a car transferred into somebody else's name, and the trustee's like, I need that car. And the guy's like, well, it's in my dad's name. The trustee's like, well, it wasn't until you filed bankruptcy, so I need that car. And they went back and got the dude's car. So don't try to screw these people. If you're going to file Chapter 7, really sit down and talk with a lawyer, because it may be better just to keep paying your debts, guys. Don't just say, I'm done, I'm filing Chapter 7, and not read the fine print, because you'll get screwed.
Hey, thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great day out there. Until next time, take care of yourself. And we out.